Hello, Karen McDermott.
Hello.
Now, hello. I'm here in Perth, in Western Australia, and I'm speaking with Karen McDermott, who is co-founder, or founder, is that right, of Serenity Press. She is here to talk to us about the press and about her recent anthology. Welcome.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for having me.
She's come a long way to see me and to talk to all of you, so we're very lucky to be talking to Karen from Serenity Press. So we're better reading live tonight. We're here in Perth and we're talking to Karen from Serenity Press. Now, hold up the book and talk to us about this recent anthology. This is really, really interesting. It's called Writing the Dream, and it's an anthology of largely Western Australian writers talking about their writing experience. Is that right?
That's right, Cheryl. And we're really proud of this book. It's got 24 stories by amazing Australian authors that will really inspire aspiring authors. Each one is a journey, and each one is different in its own way, but there's also an intertwining connection between all 24 stories. It's being released on November 18th. It will be available online and in good bookstores, and we're just really excited about this book and the potential that it has to help aspiring authors.
Now, so you're founder of this press,
Yeah.
Serenity Press, Karen, and you started it with a collection of romance stories, was that right? What was that
We
called?
have Rocky Romance. We launched.
I love that, Rocky
Yes.
Romance.
Yes, it was inspired because Rockingham has a bad name for being like a bogan town. So we thought we were going to put some romance back in there. And we did a call out from local authors for love-swept romance stories based around Rockingham. And it's such a beautiful place. My heart's there. The foreshore's got amazing atmosphere. You just go there and you just feel calm instantly. And I wanted readers to get that, and they did. And everybody has loved the anthology. And we love the books, the stories in the anthology so much that we've re-released every one of them as a short novelette so that they can be picked up individually and read quite quickly.
And are those novelettes available for purchase?
They're on serenitypress.org and on online stores as well.
Okay, so we're talking about Writing the Dream.
Yeah.
Who is part of this anthology?
We have so many amazing authors that you'll be familiar with. Tess Woods, of course, Natasha Lester, Jen McLeod, Anna Jacobs, Judith Morelia, Monique Mulligan, Tina Raffa Mulligan, and there's so many amazing authors in here that you will just be inspired from the first page.
Since, now I've only been in Perth for a few days, but
Yeah.
I've noticed that there's a bit of camaraderie around authors, around writers.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to know everybody, everyone supports everybody. Is that the feeling that you get amongst Western Australian writers?
Really and truly, it's the strongest connection that I have seen in the writing community. Everybody just is there for each other, and there's even online groups where people support each other and egg each other on, and it's just such a strong bond. And when there's an event, as many people try to get to it as possible, and we all reconnect, and it's a really awesome connection. Everybody knows each other.
Now hold up the book again. It's a collection of stories. It's stories from writers, and they're talking about writing the dream. And a lot of them are talking about, the writing process, how they came to write,
Yeah.
and about some of them about being published. Now we've got Nicole Carter, who's just made a comment,
Yes.
and she said can't wait to read it.
Oh, wonderful, Nicole.
Renee has said looking forward to reading Writing the Dream. What is in it? Like, if, say for instance you have no aspiration of writing, there's still a story there, isn't
Oh,
there?
there's lots of story.
Yeah.
And it's the journey, and each one is heart-centered, and each one is written with the intention to share their story. And it's a book, it couldn't have been better, because each story just works so well together. And each author has written their 5 tips about for if so that they would advise any author aspiring to.
And so can you remember some of those tips?
Oh, now you're putting me on this.
Oh, I know. Try and remember one or two of the five.
A lot of it's about dedication.
Yes.
And about being
Being tenacious, I think.
Yes, and a lot of the tips have a lot in common, and you will see that coming through them all. Some are quite personal from their personal experiences, which is really awesome because that you know that's heart-centered and that's gold advice. That's a total gift to another person, and they're wonderful. I don't want to give it away.
I've noticed about first-time authors. Yes. That it's that big leap to getting published. A lot of those that get published are good writers, but they're also somebody that has followed the dream and kept on keeping on. And not one of them say that it's easy.
No,
not one of them.
It takes total dedication.
It does.
And it's part of your life. Being a writer is a way of life.
It is.
And it's all-consuming in a wonderful way and in a horrible way in other ways. But it's the best thing ever.
Jennifer Sharp says, tapping my fingers waiting for a copy.
Oh, we love Jennifer.
Paul Blyton says, will it be released in Sydney or is it online, interested in reading it?
Well, can we just say that if you buy Writing the Dream through serenitypress.org, you will get a free notebook.
Yeah, but it's also available through Booktopia and bookstores nationally.
It is Booktopia, yes, and you'll find it in lots of places being released in November 18th.
And show me the little notebook. I quite like the idea of that.
It's really cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cute. So we're chatting with Karen McDermott and we're talking about Serenity Press.
Yes.
And we're talking about Writing the Dream. It's a collection of stories, mainly Western Australian authors, is that right?
We've got some Sydney authors.
Oh, we've got some Sydney authors.
Yeah.
So we've got some authors from over the other side who've made a contribution. Serenity Press is from Western Australia though, and we're chatting with Karen, and she's done a remarkable job. She's not just a founding partner or a founder of Serenity Press, but she's also a mother of 6, so that's quite extraordinary, I think.
I have a passion for life.
You have a passion for life.
I live my dream.
You do.
Serenity Press is really passionate about finding and encouraging and helping emerging authors break through into the Australian market. There's so much talent here, and we are so blessed that this talent is finding its way to us. We just support it.
You are, yeah, absolutely. What you're doing is fantastic. Thank you so much, Karen, for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you all the best with the project, and I know the next time I come to Perth, I'm going to be chatting with you, and you're going to have sold 1 million copies.
Oh,
you're doing very
yes,
well.
We will. We believe we will.
We believe you will. Congratulations.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for having me.